play here. Nothing social. There's no social network. It's kind of like a B2B play and play on e-commerce, focusing on the long tail. So I'm Jagat, Naruvi, Sangram. We have been working on this for a few months. We launched our beta a couple of months ago. We have a couple of businesses using the system. So in one sentence, Ordoro is a web-based order manager software targeting small to medium-sized e-commerce businesses. To tell you what that means, I first want to tell you what the e-commerce industry looks like. Last year, the total e-commerce sales in the US was $155 billion, and it's growing at a fast rate at about 11%. But as most of you can guess, a majority of that sales, again, the slide is all messed up because it's on Open Office, but that's fine. Most of that sales belongs to the big players like Amazon, Walmart, Blue Nile, and in fact, about 55% of that large number you're seeing there belongs to the top 100 players. But that still leaves us with a $70 billion long tail. So the question is, who is generating these e-commerce revenues of $70 billion? So we did some market research on that and figured out that all that money belongs to what we call the long tail. It starts all the way from grandma selling stuff on eBay, all the way up to small to medium-sized businesses which have their own website, selling stuff. They probably have a brick and mortar store, but they also have a web store through which they're taking orders. So we looked at what are the problems that these guys mostly face. So if you're one of these small to medium-sized businesses, you most likely have a very good website because there are a lot of different software packages that allow you to build website. You can either go to Yahoo or you can go to one of these companies like BigCommerce, Volution, Shopsite. So you have a good website on which you've listed all your products. It's giving you some SEO, it's generating feeds for you, and it's also bringing in traffic, and once the shoppers come in and place an order, it also does all the transaction processing of credit card processing and all that stuff. But that's where it stops. What normally happens is that website would then send you an email. You as a merchant, it will send you an email. You would just print out the packing list based on that. You would go into your warehouse or your garage, pick stuff, load that into a box. You would log into FedEx.com or UPS.com, type in the address, print out a shipping label, and then ship it out. Then send out an email to your shopper. And a bigger problem is that if you're storing all your stuff in your warehouse, how do you know how much you have in stock of every item? Typically, people are selling like 1,000 different products. So you're most likely to have a spreadsheet in which you have how much did I sell today, all the history and how much I have in stock. And when you're running short of it, now you need to buy more stuff from your supplier. So what you would do is you would type up a purchase order in an email, you would send all that out. So there's a lot of manual stuff that happens. And we spoke to a lot of these small to medium-sized businesses, and they said that there is no real good way to do that. And that's where we come in. So Ordoro is a web-based order/inventory manager for those kind of businesses. What we do is we would connect to your website, your existing website, and we would download all the order and all the product data, and we help you keep track of the entire order fulfillment process.
Okay, so let's take a look at a picture to explain that a little bit more. Okay, so for online merchants that already have a shopping cart, the process begins when people go to their website to buy stuff. And once those orders come in, they can we're fully integrated. Whoa, this is gonna be interesting. They can, okay, so they can download orders from their shopping cart into Ordoro. And once the orders are in Ordoro, you can print a packing list and pack the goods. And then we're fully integrated with FedEx, UPS, and USPS. So with one click of a button, they can print a shipping label, and that'll give back a tracking number, which will make their inventory go down. Wow.
Those are actually graphs.
Yeah.
You see, like,
yeah. Those were graphs. So the inventory goes down, and to get their inventory back up, basically what they can do is they can use Ordoro to issue a purchase order to their suppliers, and once the goods are received, then the inventory in Ordoro would go up. Okay. And so basically, I'm going to stop using this. Basically, okay, so basically through Ordoro, they can download orders from their shopping cart, print a shipping label with one click of a button. It would automatically decrease their inventory, and to increase their inventory, they can also communicate with their suppliers. And so basically, Ordoro becomes the inventory master for these online retailers, as well as helping them quickly ship orders. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Sangram to see how his slides turn out.
Alright, so since we are not a social networking company, we can't really take advantage of the viral marketing that everyone else is taking care of. So let me explain the landscape and how it looks like right now. So this is our eventual customer. He or she essentially, someone is selling stuff online. And some of the other pieces that are there in the market are the shopping carts. So these are the platforms that actually provide the services of selling something online. So credit card authorization, displaying your merchandising online, so on and so forth. And then there's the website designers who actually use these platforms to build out the web store for you. ShopSite is one of the shopping carts. That's the shopping cart that we're starting with. And these shopping carts actually have an already established customer base. And the designers are actually pretty big influencers in that influence the decision they make on their back office systems. So essentially what we're trying to do is influence these two, or partner with these two entities to actually access their established customer base. And that's essentially a growth strategy. That's how we plan to scale. And that's about it.
Yeah. And our revenue model is simple. It's going to be a monthly subscription. Our base plan starts at around $100 a month and goes up based on the order transaction volume. And yeah, just so in our estimate, the market size is at least 500,000 merchants who could benefit from the system. So we're slowly trying to capture the market.